mushrooms and call west.
Okay, let me unmute. Okay, I needed to unmute myself. So thanks for inviting us. I represent Hinduism. My temple here is Vasudhaiva Sangh in Brea, California, a very peaceful place, an ashram with more than 50 acres of land where we do regular yoga, meditation, Ayurveda, and all the other tools and techniques from the whole world of Hinduism. I would like to start with a prayer which takes us. I mean, this is all about thankfulness. Thanksgiving is coming, and we need to take the positive aspects of Thanksgiving. There are some political connotations also, but we would like to take Thanksgiving as a way of thanking everyone and everything around us. And so the prayer goes, Om Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mriturma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It's a shortened version, which means that go from darkness to light, from immortality to mortality. And that's I think the essence of being thankful, being open and accepting to everyone. Your question number one is what the religion. I'd like to go point by point, that way it's more focused. Religion helped install the heart of thankfulness. We have a prayer again, but I'm not going to say the whole thing. Vasudhaiva kutumbakam, which means the whole world is my family. It promotes a global fraternity and a universal worldview. If an act of compassion or kindness by any person, irrespective of their nationality, creed, religion, will evoke in a Hindu's mind the emotion of gratitude for the other. It doesn't matter who invokes that kindness. Our counter is always a thank you for bringing that to us. We are therefore, in the deepest of our minds, we are open, compassionate, welcoming to all religions and faiths and customs, and it is immensely expressed in this very old culture called India or Hindustan, where all religions, all paths, all cultures unite together in a very beautiful tapestry of life and religion. Because we think the whole world is a family, we cannot think about the other. Even the naughty boy is our boy. We have this. The Rembrandt has this. Has a beautiful picture of the prodigal son, right? We strongly believe that even the evil has its goodness, and therefore there needs to be compassion, and there is a reason where the evil comes, and we have to respond to that in a very positive way. There's a Chaitanya Dev, a saint monk of the 15th century. He would say, in line with a lot of other prophets in other systems, that if you hit me with a metal bar, I will only give you love. So that is the attitude of thankfulness. In the core of thankfulness comes from the idea, the philosophy that we are all one family, one humanity. And from that comes love. And then from that love is expressed in thankfulness in different ways. It comes to the next question you have is, how do you express thankfulness? There's a big science behind all of this. We have a huge amount of medical science, philosophy behind our system. darsana, Sankha darsana, or in the Vedic sciences, we have Pancha Indriya, 5 senses. That is how the soul communicates with the external world. These senses are the bridges between the inner and outer space. Chakshu, eye; Srotra, ear; Ghrana, smell; Rasana, taste; and Twak, skin. So expressing verbally, using kind and honest words, offering a healing touch, feeding one with good holistically cooked meal. And I think one of my brothers were talking about seva and langar, that kind of thing. Singing a beautiful song, chanting, silently expressing through your loving eyes. And most importantly, if you can go deep inside, contemplate and meditate, and the palimpsests of your subconscious, you can be in touch with everyone. And the only word that comes out, emanates like a fountainhead, is thank you. Thank you for giving me this emotion and expression and contact and unity and this beautiful feeling that I can have. That is what thank you is all about. How does it lead to, in one little story I want to say quickly, Lord Rama, killed the 10-headed demon called Ravana. Some of you may know this. And even after killing him, Lord Rama did a penance, apologized, because Ravana had one head which was full of truth. The other 9 were all gone. The 1 head. So even in evil, there is goodness. And therefore we have to be compassionate and thankful to even anything that's even done wrong to us. And, we have a history where for over 1,000 years we have been conquered. We have been brutalized. But we don't harbor any ill for any of those people who came and did some things which are not proper, inhuman things to us. So that is where the magnanimity of the teachings of vasudhaiva kutumbakam comes in. These are the principles. These principles guide you throughout the world, throughout the life. Peace. How is it correlated to peace? It's kind of obvious. And without going into the definition of peace, there could be so many different definitions and angles to it. In Vedic prayers, we offer peace at the end of each prayer. Even the prayer I did a little bit, Om Shanti Shanti. Shanti means peace. So the idea is the Aham Brahmasmi. I am part of the Supreme. And you all are part of the Supreme. And therefore, he, she, it, whatever it is, sexuality is a mental, imagination. The infinite is beyond any gunas, any properties. That infinity exists in all of us. And therefore, there is no reason, if we believe in that, to have conflict and we do not have to strive for peace. We do not have to fight for peace. Peace is an automatic outcome, like good diet and good health and good lifestyle automatically reduces diseases. We don't have to fight the cancer. Let's have that universal mindset together. And therefore, with this, I would like to end and say that if we can, all of you here, if I can mentally reach out to you and say, you all are my brothers and sisters. You are part of me. I am, you are all together. There is no conflict anymore. There is only peace, love and peace. That's the root message coming from Hinduism. And in fact, all isms speak the same thing in different ways. But that is how we define peace, we define thankfulness, we define love, and we define our relationship with the ultimate. It is both non-personal as well as personal. We believe in cosmic intelligence as well as we have our own little, not little, but our deities and our people whom we follow. So and therefore that's how we define our world that way. So thanks a lot. Thanks for inviting me. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope what I said made sense, and hope we'll talk to you guys again in the future meetings. Thanks. Very good effort by HWPL. Congratulations for this. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your words. And truly, it is. If we all have the same mindset of peace, then there would be no conflicts. And it does begin with everyone that's here on this call. The work of peace, no matter how the scale of it right now, what we see here, can just be only one aspect of it. But of course, with HWPL, we have many, many branches all over the world, conducting these offices, uniting leaders all together, so that the more we unite together with leaders sharing the same mindset of peace, and definitely can make waves, really exuding peace throughout the world. Okay, next, lastly, we do have our HWPL representative, Mr. Brian Forrest, will be giving his last remarks and insight for today's peace discussion.